Good morning, students. I am very happy to see you in this online session. Welcome to online class. Uh, I took a class for two classes for you at the beginning of this academic year. Then after that, Anu ma'am and Joel sir took class for you for the remaining days. So hereafter, I am going to take classes for you. So in my first class, I taught you how to improve your basic skills. Yes, L, S, or W. The basic skills, how to improve, I taught in those days. Then after that, I took verb. Okay, parts of speech. In that parts of speech, I took verb for you. In the previous classes, the two teachers took various grammar part for you. So first, today's class, I would like to teach you some writing skills along with the structures of tense. Okay, that is very important for your writing skill. After that, I will move into your first unit grammar part, that is uses of models. Last class, I taught you this auxiliary verbs. Okay, verb, auxiliary verbs, as well as regular verbs and irregular verbs. Yes. Then I gave some works for you to improve your this writing questions. How to prepare the questions. I said in the first class, in our kinds of sentences, frequently we use the sentence that is interrogative as well as statement, asking question and answering. Have you understood? Then I gave some work for you. A sentence starts with have. A sentence starts with have means that is actually a question. So how have you completed your work? Like that, I gave some work homework for you. Then second class I said starting with has. Okay, good. So then I gave some this irregular form of verb. Why I gave this much important for irregular form of verb means I said in that day itself. Regular form means we have unlimited words are there. The irregular verbs end in ed. Yes or no? That day itself I said. Laugh means laughed, laughed. Pained means painted, painted. Like that the words will come. Ed. But irregular means not like that. It will different forms. Yes or no? Three forms are same. Two forms are same. Three forms are different. Yes, students? Yes, good. So I gave some 10 words, but Joel sir said he gave most of the words in London Martin book. Yes. Have you studied? Have you read? You should know the importance of three forms of verb. Okay, that is a irregular form of verb because. Sir, I studied in my very young age itself. Yes, third standard, fourth standard itself. You have been studying this three forms of verb. Okay, that is well and good for you. But at the same time, revising is very important. We are foreign English people. Okay, not our native language is not English. Foreign English people. So we must revise it. Okay, whether you are going for 10th grade or 12th grade or your college higher studies. Yes, just revise it. That's enough. It will help you a lot because not frequently we are not using English in our day-to-day life. Only particular places we are using our foreign language. Have you understood? So we are not very confident with our language. So this type of practice will improve a lot. Have you understood, students? Okay, good. So today. Actually, I would like to ask some questions for you. When you are attending, you take your notes. If you have notes, you take your notes. Some words I will ask you to say the three forms of verb. So very some important words I will say. Three forms or same words are there. Yes or no? In English, I said this irregular form of verb. We have three forms or same. Some words are there. For example, cost, 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 cost. Have you understood, students? Okay, verb. all of you take your grammar note and take down the notes. Okay, that's very important. Okay, without notes, don't listen the class. Take the note as well as your pen and take the notes. Okay, this is base form. I already said in my first class, base form. Second one is past form. The third one is past participle. Okay, how many forms of verb? In the first class itself I said how many forms of verb in English means 3 forms of verb. One is base form of verb. Okay, another one is past form of verb. The third one is past participle form of verb. Okay, come. So here, for example, I am saying cost means cost. Have you understood? 3 forms are same. Okay, one more example I will give you. Spread. Spreading. Spread. Okay, 3 forms are same. Okay, some words are there. According to Randall Martin, they have given 11, 12 words are there. Okay, have you taken this? Actually, Joel sir said I gave some 90, 100 words for our 10th grade students. Have you taken? Okay, good. That means okay. Cost, spread. This is 3 forms are same. 2 forms are same. I gave you as come, came, come. What is it? 2 forms are same. Come, came, come. Okay. Next word is bring. Brought. Okay. This is 2 forms are same. Okay. Then 3 forms are different. Okay. I take, took, taken. Okay. Write, wrote, written. Okay, so just for your understanding I am giving you. So high HOs, you are very familiar with these things. Okay, don't bother about that, just a revision for you. But other students, just keep it in your mind. Okay, irregular, these are all irregular verbs, not regular verbs. These are all irregular verbs. So irregular verb means 3 forms are same, 2 forms are same, 3 forms are different. Okay, you just take them if you want, or if you keep it in your mind. Okay, some words I want to ask you. If you know, you answer for that question. Okay, sticking. Stick means you all know very well as sticking means pasting. Stick, stuck. Some words like that are here. Okay, smell. The verb is smell. 2 ways we can write. One is smelt is also correct. Smelled is also correct. Okay. Then speed, spread. Okay, this is 2 forms are same. 3 forms are different. Okay. Freeze, 3 forms. Freeze, froze, frozen. Freeze, froze. Some words are there. Then know, K-N-O-W, know, knew, known. Is that no? Okay, good. So I think so you are very thorough with this 3 forms of verb. Have you taken? Okay, just write this 3 forms of verb. I already taught in the class. So many teachers also taught this one for you. Okay. So whenever we come for the regular class, or whenever we go for the any higher studies, you should be very aware of 3 forms of verb. Actually, today I would like to give some tense structure. Okay, Joel sir told me he thought only simple present tense. First, for our writing skill, you should be very confident to write a sentence without making mistake. Okay, for that we need a tense structure. We should be very thorough. Okay. tense you all know very well. We have three tenses in English. Okay, we are moving into the tense. Okay, in English, tense means we have take down the rough note, take down these points. Okay, that's very important. We have divided the tense into three. One is present tense. One is present tense. The second one is past tense. The second one is past tense. The third one is future tense. How many tense in English? Present tense, past tense, future tense. Okay. So present tense is further divided into, you all know very well, simple present. What is the first one? The present tense is subdivided into simple present, then present continuous. What is the second one? Present continuous. The third one is present perfect. Third one is present perfect. Fourth one is present perfect continuous. Okay, have you understood? So present tense means we have four tenses are there. Okay, simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Past is also divided into, how the past is divided? The same, simple past. What is simple past? The second one is past continuous. Past continuous. Past perfect. What is third one? Past perfect. The fourth one is past perfect continuous. Okay. How the past tense is divided? Simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. The future is also will come like that. Okay. How the future will come? Simple future continuous, future continuous. The third one is future perfect. The fourth one is future perfect continuous. Have you understood, students? So tense we have 12 tenses are there. Present 4, past 4, future 4. Okay. Most of the students you are well aware of this one. Okay, I know very well. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Now we are going to move into the structure of this tenses. Okay. So structure of this sentences. Okay, simple present. First we will move into the simple present. Simple present tense. How the simple present tense will come? Okay, the structure. Okay, with one example I will give you. Okay, the structure is like this. Okay, for statement I am saying, okay, subject plus verb. Verb should be base form. Okay, I am saying V1 means base form of verb, V2 means past form of verb, V3 means past participle form of verb. So subject, base form of verb plus object. Okay, just this structure, this SVO pattern I am giving you. Okay, subject, base form of verb plus object. Okay, for example, I am giving some example for you. Okay, I write a letter. I write a letter. Okay, this is simple present tense. Okay, I write a letter. Okay, last year I took one class for 9th grade. Okay, have you seen that class? There I have given this basic only. I taught in that day. At the same time, this 2 weeks also I took the 2 classes also I took the same. So subject, base form of verb plus object. At the day, I don't know, 2 classes I taught or not, 3 forms of verb and persons and numbers in English. Yes or no? Yes. So this is first person singular. I write a letter. Only for simple present tense we have some changes. Third person singular. He writes a letter. He writes a letter. Have you understood? Only for simple present tense, third person singular, we should add es or es to the verb. Have you understood? Only for simple present tense. Okay. Then she writes a letter. Have you understood, students? Okay. Only for this tense. Okay. We should be very careful. Okay. Third person singular. We should use he writes a letter. She writes a letter, I write a letter, they write a letter. They write a letter. Are you clear, students? Okay. So only for, so the structure is like this. What is the structure? Subject, base form of verb plus object. This is very, very important. This is a simple present tense. Take down fast. Take down first subject, base form of verb plus object. Okay, next present continuous. Subject plus am or is or are plus verb plus ing plus object. Okay, have you taken? This is YouTube video, so after that also you can take down that our class and you can write this material. Okay, so structure of tense, you write the title, structure of tense. Structure of tense. Okay, so the second structure is present continuous. Continuous means the verb should be in the ing form. Okay, so subject, present continuous means helping verb. Am or is or are, any one word will come plus main verb plus object. Have you understood? So subject, am, is, or plus verb plus ing plus object. For example, I am writing a letter. I am writing a letter. I am giving you only SVO pattern. Okay. Subject, verb, object method I am giving you. So for your understanding, I am writing a letter. He is writing a letter because he is singular, so we are using is writing a letter. Here verb yes or yes won't come. Only for simple present tense that rules will come. You should be very careful with simple present tense. Okay, verb third person singular yes or yes we should add to the verb. Okay, I am writing a letter. He is writing a letter. Take down fast. Take down fast. Okay, third one is present continuous tense, present perfect tense. Present perfect, present perfect tense. Okay, the third one is present perfect tense. So here the structure is subject plus has or have plus verb. The verb should be third V3 form of verb plus object. Keep it in your mind. So present perfect tense. The third tense have you taken? Okay, good. Come for this one. Subject has or have plus V3 form of verb plus object. Past participle form of verb plus object. So present perfect tense. Okay. Subject has or have plus V3 form of verb plus object. Here, example is for I have. Okay. Keep it in your mind. Only for third person singular we should use has. All the other person we should use have. Have you understood, students? So you should be very careful with this one. Only for third person singular, he, she, it only we should use has. All the other person we should use have. I have, write, wrote, written. Third form is written. I have written a letter. I have written a letter. Then he is third person singular. He has written a letter. He has written a letter. Then she has written a letter. She has written a letter. Okay, then they have written a letter. They have written a letter. Keep it in your mind. I is first person singular, have. He is third person singular, has. She is third person singular, has. They have. Okay, they is third person plural. Okay, so we are using like this. Okay, present perfect continuous. Subject as or have plus V3 form of verb plus object. Okay, so I have written a letter. He has written a letter. She has written a letter. Okay, take down fast. Next one is present perfect continuous tense. This is third. Present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Fourth tense. Take down fast. Present perfect tense. Okay, you write it fast. I have written a letter. He has written a letter. She has written a letter. They have written a letter. So present perfect continuous. The structure is like this. Subject plus has or have plus been plus verb plus ing plus object. Okay. Okay. Subject plus has or have plus been plus verb plus ing plus object. This is present perfect continuous tense. Okay. For example, okay, I have been writing a letter. I have been writing a letter. So I said I is the first person singular. So I have been writing a letter. I am not here. Examples are not like according to the tense, the uses of tense. Just for your understanding, I have given the structure for you. Okay. So second example, he has been writing a letter. He has been writing a letter. See, students. So what I said here the same. Okay, I have written a letter. He has written a letter. Here I have been writing a letter. He has been writing a letter. The same. She has been writing a letter. They have been writing a letter. Have you understood, students? So very important is your tense structure is very important. For your understanding only, I gave some. In this contest, it is not. It won't come like this. But here tense structure for your understanding, I have given some examples for you. Have you understood? So present tense we have completed. Okay. we have four tenses are there. So simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Okay. So the next one is past tense. So I am taking 5 more minutes. Try my level best to complete past tense also. Okay. Past tense, how the past tense will come. Okay. Past tense. So write fast. Those who can't complete the taking the notes, completion of the notes, it's not possible means just to download it, or once again you go to that video and just to take down these notes, and just this tense structure is very important for your writing skill. Then only you will get the confident without making mistakes how to write a sentence. Have you understood? So past tense. Okay, the past tense, first one is simple past tense. The first one is simple past tense. The first one is simple past tense. Simple past tense, how the structure will come means subject plus verb. Verb is past form of verb. Okay, what form? Second form. V2 form of verb plus object. V2 form of verb plus object. This is past tense. A little bit write fast, because this is very easy. Okay, how many of you know? I don't know, but it is very important. At the same time, it is very easy, but some confusions will come. But if you keep on reading those things, means it is very easy to learn. Okay, for example, I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter. Okay, what is it? The verb is the first one. I write. I write a letter. I write a letter. Here I wrote a letter. So this is a V2 form of verb. Okay. So here second, you write a letter. Second one is, sorry, wrote a letter, not write a letter. It is you wrote a letter. Then he also, here no problem. Only for simple present tense that rules will come, but all the other tense it won't come. He wrote a letter. He wrote a letter. Okay. 3 examples I have given for you. I wrote a letter. You wrote a letter. He wrote a letter. Okay, take down fast. Take down. Write fast, write fast. Write fast. Okay, simple past tense. Simple past tense, subject, past form of verb plus object. I wrote a letter. You wrote a letter. He wrote a letter. The next one is past continuous. What is the next one? Past continuous. CONTINUOUS. Past continuous tense. Whenever you are learning comparison study, you do. What is the difference between simple past tense and simple present tense? Very easy. Simple present tense only one will change, verb only will change. Present continuous and past continuous. What change will come means here, there, am, is, are. Here instead of that we are using was or were. Subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing plus object. Okay. Okay, what is coming? Subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing plus object. For example, I was writing a letter. I was writing a letter. So next one is he was, because singular means was, plural means were. he was writing a letter. Then plural means we should use they were writing a letter. Okay. Past continuous tense, subject was or were plus verb plus ing plus object. I was writing a letter. He was writing a letter. They were writing a letter. Write fast. Second one for past tense. Third one. With this one more structure I will teach you in this class. The following classes we will move into the structure, and after that uses of modal auxiliary. From unit 1 we have uses of modals. That one we will do. Here past perfect tense. Okay. Past perfect tense. Okay. Past continuous completed, past perfect. Okay. Subject plus had plus verb. Verb is V3 form of verb. Okay. Subject plus had plus object. Okay. Keep it in your mind. Present perfect we have written has or have. Okay. Present perfect we have written has or have, but the past perfect we had, instead of has or have, we have only had. Don't worry about that. Present perfect only has or have, which one we should select, we have some confusion. But in this past perfect, no, don't worry about that. Okay, I will give the example and we will find this today's class. Okay, past here. Example is I had written a letter. I had written a letter. He had written a letter. They had written a letter. Okay, have you understood, students? Here only one helping verb is there, so don't worry about that. All the three persons we should use only had. So I had written a letter. He had written a letter. They had written a letter. Present tense and past tense. Past tense we have one more tenses there. Following classes we will see, because this tense structure is very important for your writing skill. Okay, so read it well. Okay, how importance we are giving for question answers. That importance we should give for tense. Basic grammar is very important. Next class we will see. Thank you, students.